Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are doing a crafty haul. But I will preface that I tried to be good in June because I went ham in May. And I was better, but I wasn't perfect. That's how I'm justifying it. But I will say that my crafty haul for June is more art supply products and things for mixed media because I got bit by the bug because I went to a class in the beginning of the month, an in-person mixed media workshop. And now since I'm playing with my art supplies again, things have been dried out. And so I had to replace some paints and add some fun things to my collection. So with that being said, let me show you what I've picked up from the local scrapbooking store first. And then I will show you things that I've ordered or Hobby Lobby and things like that. So first, when I was at the workshop, I have a local craft store or scrapbooking store, which I am thankful for. And she hosts mixed media classes in person. And they range from like price points, because like even this past weekend, she actually had Dina Wakely at the store for 3 days of classes, like one in the morning and afternoon. But in order, since I just started this, this process of playing with my mixed media and my art supplies again, I didn't want to splurge on a Dina Wakely class, but instead to support her store so that she still stays in the community, I bought products, to still kind of give her my money. So I had such a good time with my class, and I was using my Dilutions journal. If you're familiar, let me grab it. So this is the Dilutions journal that I've had, and there's not much in here. My other one was filled more, but it just has a bunch of like started backgrounds and some things in here. But like in class, and it's not the best work either. We worked on like this one. I just have wax paper in between it because it's still kind of tacky, believe it or not. So we just did like a page and did stuff. So like I've done this. So I had this one, and this is such a intimidating size. So when I was there, I found this A5 size crisp white paper, and it's really heavy. And I took off the label. I believe it's like 200 GSM or more on the paperweight, but at least it's bright white and it's a more manageable size. So I started playing in here. So it will be a video coming up because I'm not done. But like I did this, and I'm going to put like some quote here, but just to kind of play. So in order to play, the sprays in that background are the Dina Wakely gloss sprays. And these are the ones I bought from her store. She did have all the colors. But like I said, I was just kind of testing it out, but then I went bananas. So I got like all of these blues because I was like, you know what? I can spray a lot with the blue. Turquoise, ocean, and night. And then of course I got black, and then they already came out with the gold one, so I picked up the gold to see how that's paint splatters, because the only other one I have of this is the white, and I use this for paint splatter already. So now I have, well, at this time I bought these colors after that class and was happy. And then I got her paints. So usually in my experience, when I get like my inexpensive craft paints from Michael's and Walmart, the neon colors are very translucent, meaning that they can see through. So I was excited to see that for Dina Wakely, hers are heavy body acrylic paints. So I got the whole neon collection, and then I got the gold paint too. I'm obsessed. Anytime I can get a gold paint color, I'll pick it up. And these were like $3.50 a piece, I believe. So I can play with these, and hopefully they are not so translucent. And then this was a fun extra pickup. This is called Cosmic Shimmer Aurora Flakes. And this is a messy product. You will, hopefully, if it's not posted already, there is a mixed media project coming out where I added this toward the end. It is like black and silver, like speckles. You can see it already flying out. My fan is on, but that's what it looks like. And this goes great on double-sided tape, and you have to kind of like varnish it in. So this was just like an extra little something to pick up. So I did. But that's like a added detail toward the end. So then also from my scrapbooking store, I picked up this. So this is Art by Marlene. I do have a couple of our other things, but I just love this stamp set. It's kind of like a doodly daisy. So I love that one. And then I got like the daisy stencil. And I picked up a Dina Wakley. This is one from the new release. I just love the flourish there. I thought I could use that a lot. And then I got collage papers. This is like this, like the abstract faces. Oh, and there's everything that is in there. I like that one too with the flourishes. But I just like the faces because I figured that was like a lot of her style. So that could be on pages. So those were the things from my local scrapbooking store. And then let me show you what I picked up recently from like Hobby Lobby. So then from Hobby Lobby, I got lucky as sin. $7.24 for matte gel medium. So I had this one that wasn't dried out, but this is almost done. In essence, this is the mixed media glue. And I picked up both that were still on the shelf. This price was insane. So I have 2 jugs to still play with all of my collaging. And then I got a few, you know, inexpensive paints, but that I wanted to try out just different finishes. So these 3 were the same. These are called Sugar Metallics, and I got Space Gray, Silver, and Black Comet. And I thought of these, they look like there's like sand in the paint. Let me see if you can even see this. It's just textured. And I thought through stencils as the last layer, you can keep the texture on the page. So I thought those were really cool. They did have a gold one, but since I got golds and everything else is like a favorite paint color, I just thought for the textured ones, this could always be like a last step. Then I got metallic multi-surface bright gold, and then in this multi-surface, these 2, and then this one is satin. So I just got like the hottest pink. It's called bright pink. I can never go wrong with the pink. Pink is my jam. So I just wanted to try if it was multi-surface, it would be more opaque, plus the satin finish. So I was just curious. Then I got a matte finish. This is Country Twill, just like a beigey kind of color, because believe it or not, all I have is like 2 dark brown colors. And I just want to make different skin tones with mixing them. So I just got like a beigey color for skin tones to mix with brown. And then a metallic aquamarine. This one just really looked cool. And plus, you know how I bought previously, even though I haven't played with it because I busted everything out. Look how pretty that color is. I love also Jane Davenport's style, and she does a lot of like whimsical mermaids that always have like funky colored hair. So I thought that one for that. And then lastly, I got a few more stems for taking pictures on flat lays, and I already ripped these stems off so that they can lay flat in my photos. But they're part of like the fall release, so they were like $1 or $2. I just thought new foliage. And I got these gray leaves. They're like a dusty gray. So that could be in flat lays. And then I got like this olive branch. I just liked the petals. I mean the leaves, because it laid flat. Because I have one. Like I have this one. I always take pictures. And it's bushy. So I'm thinking I might like take this apart a little bit so that they lay flatter in photos. That's just me. It's just something I've noticed, and I always you see this one a lot too, this hydrangea. I have like a little basket of them, so I just got a few more, and I always get lucky at Hobby Lobby. Then the last from Hobby Lobby, I picked up a pair of brushes that were just angled to do just more detailed work. They were inexpensive, $2.99. And then I got a few just stickers to do a couple journal cards for my Project Life for the 4th of July. So those were on clearance as well. Okay, and then I went on a cherry on top because I had a coupon code. And then I bought more Dina Wakley stuff because I'm so excited to be in mixed media. So I bought more of the sprays. I'm not going to lie. I have like a lot more sprays. I have 8 more sprays. So I got all of the pink colors now. So I have carnation, blushing, and then the other pink is magenta. Because remember, I had bought all the blues. And that's the thing. Also, cherry on top had such a, like all of these, I think they were $5.99, you know, retail at my craft store. But then on a cherry, they were all like $1 off or something. So then there were $5. Yeah, I think that's how it was. And I was like, well, dang, they're $1 off. And then I got Heather, which is like the lavender purple. I got Aloe, which is like a mint green. I got Sterling, which is the other metallic. So now I have both of them. Actually, there's one more. I think it's called Penny. It's her copper color. And then I got Tangerine and Orchid. So a purple and an orange. And these are just to acquire the messy backgrounds very easily because you just spray. Now remember, there are acrylics, so whatever they splatter, it will stay. These are permanent, and these do not react with water. So everything else I have in my collection, like oxide sprays, which are like here, oxide sprays, and even dilution paints, these all react with water. So meaning if they get wet and it dries, even if it gets in contact with water, they move again. So that's just something to keep in mind when you're doing mixed media. Then I picked two more stencils. Love this one. I just figured very diverse. And then this one too, I liked and I picked up because it's the stencil and then the masks too. Meaning that you see the centers, I can take them up and then do different things with that. Then part of our new release are transparencies. So I think it comes with 2 sheets of each. It just got the basic kind of shapes, and you can add these as different items. And then the big thing I got is the Dina Wakley Denim Edition, Blue Edition journal. This is going to be fun and a challenge because the papers alternate. We have actual denim in here, and then we have the heaviest weight watercolor paper, burlap, and then the water paper again, and then it repeats. So it's going to be so fun to play in this. And now don't get me wrong, mixed media and things are going to obviously be different on a piece of burlap and denim than it is on paper. So that is the challenge. So definitely, if you're interested in learning how to mix media, I am your girl right now, because it's like I'm starting over with learning how different art supplies react on different paper. And this was only $19.99 on a cherry on top, so I had to pick it up. Then my last stop was Joann's, and then these 2 oddballs. So with my mixed media love again, and I will have a video coming out soon with like 3 processes in one. I just got to finish a few of the quotes on them. I will show you a little bit of my process, but part of that process is I like collage. I like something sort of a magazine cut out of a girl or something in my art. And with that, other people I follow that do a lot of mixed media always get the coolest illustrations from the Breathe magazine. So I did go to Barnes & Nobles and pick one up. I don't know if it's the latest one. It's just the one that I thought when I flipped through it that I could use, like even all of these, I could use a lot of the images. So like that. So when I looked at it, it was more to see these images in my mixed media layout soon. So as I thumbed through this, I was like, oh heck yeah, I can use these. I like that, the little manatees, and I live in Florida, so these are around, so I thought of a page with that. This was so cool. So if you ever get your hands on a Breathe magazine, it's a good place to get images for your art journaling if you like adding collage. Now that's just kind of like where I say my style is at right now, where I just like, that's so cute, collaging magazine elements into my pages. See? You see why I picked it up? This one was really cute. So like I said, it might not be the latest one, but I just liked a lot of the images here that I could cut out and use. So I will be cutting this one up soon. And then on top of it, I kind of have a few journals going already. And this one I came across at the thrift store. It's a coloring book. Now, yes, I can use it as a coloring book, but I just thought of the altered book thing. And this is a fun size to work in, is what I'm thinking. Because I also have this book. This is a magazine. For instance, it's a magazine for Florida. It's just a fun size. And this is a page coming up too where it's just easy. It's a nice page to work at. This one's just so ready to go. So I just thought this is a fun size. Like, yes, I could use it as a coloring book, but I have so many. But I still could color, but that I could use this and start gessoing up the pages. And at least even if I matte this a little bit in the background, it's fun to have these pages poke through. So that'll be coming up in use. Then this is Joann's, right? This is Joann. Yeah. So I got more gesso because mine is all the way down to here. So I got backup gesso. This is to prime your pages. I picked up the collage paper with the floral from Tim Holtz. I picked up this acrylic ink in fluorescent green. This I thought more of for splatters on the page. I just like the floral colors. And granted, I probably could water this one down from Dina Wakley, but it's already liquid. I just get this, there's a dropper in there and just splatter at the end. Then they had clearance on their on these like a lot of stamps. So I picked up the tulip because I just thought I don't have anything of a tulip in my collection. Plus, I feel like I could heat emboss this and do some fun things with maybe watercolor and then some background stamps. Again, with that mixed media in mind, I just thought these two repeating could be cool on a page. And then I picked up the art journaling journals from this collection. You saw me haul like the ephemera before, but I got the white journals. It's a 3-pack. It's similar to the Heidi Swapp journals, but these, you know, are kind of like a gray white, and they have like a canvas print on it, if you're familiar. And these are truly just bright white, and it feels like similar paper. Let me show you. So it's bright white. Let me see. I think maybe the Heidi Swapp is still a little thicker, but for mixed media and or to go after once I'm done with these, I wonder if you can see it there. Yeah. Like this is a little bit grayer, this is a little whiter. It's very subtle. Oh, and it's a little, it seems like to be an inch or so more narrow. So it's just an alternative. That's all I picked them up for. And because I think I used my coupon, a 60% off coupon. These are normally $9.99. And the 60, I got these for $4. So you can't beat that price for 3 at all. So I just picked these up to have. And then lastly, I picked up the Art Walk by Heidi Swapp because the designer brands were like 30% off or something. And in this Joann's, they have like a whole little Heidi Swapp section. At this Joann's, they don't have like the American Craft scrapbooking section like my other one does. But they have a Heidi Swapp section that has like her mink machine and the mink foils and like her older things that are kind of universal use. And they had Art Walk still there. And I just like this collection. I think I played with it back in the day. I can't remember very much. I'm sure I did. But in essence, if you can see the cover, it's a lot of like textured and mixed media, see like that, pages that when I saw it, I was like, even if I tear these pages up, they can be really cool in my mixed media since I'm doing mixed media again. Like even that's pretty cool to like tear up. You know, and in essence, these are kind of backgrounds that I would want to create in my journals anyway. So if you're curious on how to like start doing these types of backgrounds, you know, and even something like this, it's not hard to achieve. You just need to get some paints and some stencils. Like I can do that too. So it was just a way to have, like, yes, I can create it, but I just thought in an effort to practice and get back into the flow of it, it'd be fun just to tear these up and add it to a page rather than starting with a complete blank one, if you know what I mean. So I picked that one up too. Okay, that's everything. The scrapbooking, from my store, and the mixed media goodies, my cherry on top, and the shop by Hobby Lobby for the matte medium and the fun and expensive paints, and then one Joann stop. That's it. That's all I did. So please stay tuned for more like I said, more content with mixed media. Still going to continue on with my regular storytelling. I have like about 6 layouts now that I need to take pictures and edit the videos. So I have footage, I have content coming. So please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and until next time, everyone, bye.